Prince Harry arrived here at the War Memorial and the crowd went wild. The screaming, the photographs, because many of them have been waiting here for a couple of hours in the cold and rain for the Prince to arrive. This was the first place he wanted to visit when he came to Australia, and it is significant that this is the place that he chose to have his only official public engagement. He wanted to pay his respects to the Australian soldiers who have fallen in past battles and to the Australian nation for their sacrifices in all those wars. So his first duty was a very solemn one. He laid a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. That is just as the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge did when they visited the War Memorial here almost a year ago. After that, he walked past the Hall of Memory. He put a poppy next to the name of a soldier who died in World War I just 2 days after the landing at Gallipoli. And after that, he went through touring the galleries here at the War Memorial, specifically the World War I gallery and the Afghanistan gallery. We're told from people inside the War Memorial that he was extremely moved by both of these exhibits, and they actually had a hard time getting him out of the Afghanistan gallery because he was just so enthralled by what was in there. He told them that the displays gave such a good insight into what life and fighting was like in Afghanistan. He recognised an Australian Bushmaster truck. He looked at the displays of the improvised explosive devices that they have set up here at the War Memorial in that gallery, and all of it, he said, he found extremely moving. So it's poignant that this is where he wanted to come first. But of course, where Prince Harry goes, the crowds follow, and there were plenty of people lining up outside here in the rain, waiting to see the Prince when he left the War Memorial. And he didn't disappoint them. He walked up and down the crowd here, shaking hands, smiling, and having a few conversations with the crowd that was slowly getting very, very drenched. Have a listen.
Hi. You guys also come on, you know, stay a bit dry. You stay dry-ish? No? You're soaked.
Lovely to meet you.
Are you about to go to the museum or not? Are you staying out here? Not today. Easter holidays. We're almost finished or not?
No, start on Friday, next Friday.
Next Friday, Easter holidays?
Yeah, we've got 4 more days of school and then we start holidays.
How long do you get off?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh. Make the most of it while you can is all I'm going to say. No, I hate selfies. Seriously, you need to get out. I know you're young. Selfies are bad. Just take it on my photograph.
So some very excited members of the crowd who got to say good day to Prince Harry. And as I said, he really did take his time. He walked up and down the length here at all the various points where people were gathered, shaking hands and saying hello. And there was one particular boy in the crowd who was sure to gain Prince Harry's attention with the sign he was holding. And of course, he was one of the final people that the Prince did greet. Have a listen to 12-year-old Ethan.
It was just like being a redhead just has to be the #1 thing one person can ever be.